I told myself I wouldn't return again. Then my apartment disappeared from the news. Literally gone. The building collapsed. No survivors reported. I watched the story unfold while sitting on the couch I apparently died on. Same clothes, same face, but something was different. My phone stopped getting service. My reflection blinked when I didn't. So yeah, I went back. The front door of Facility 12 was already open. No Dover, no lights. Just a single object on the reception desk. A microcassette recorder, blinking red. Next to it, a sealed manila envelope labeled, "For night staff, archive protocol." I pressed play. The voice wasn't Dover's. It wasn't really a voice at all, flattened, staticky, like someone spoke through a dying radio. "This is not a test. Archive Protocol 1 is now in effect. Proceed to sub-level B2. Bring light. Wear gloves. Do not speak to the archivist." I opened the envelope. Inside, latex gloves and a new list. Additional rules. Facility 12, Revision 4. If Archive Protocol is initiated, proceed to sub-level B2. You will know the room. It will know you. Wear gloves before handling any documents or files. Never touch them with bare skin. Do not read anything aloud, not even names. If the archivist speaks to you, do not answer. Nod once for yes, twice for no. If you find a folder marked with your name, leave it unopened. Walk away. If you see a figure sorting files with no face, do not disturb them. If the lights flicker more than 3 times, you have 60 seconds to exit. The elevator doors were open again. Floor B2 was already selected. The ride was quiet, not peaceful, dead. When the doors opened, it didn't feel like I had entered a floor. It felt like I had entered a memory. The archive wasn't built, it grew. Rows of filing cabinets lined the concrete. Stacks of folders, ancient and warped, formed walls. Everything smelled of mildew, metal, and dust that had weight to it. At the center, hunched over a warped desk, the archivist. It's back to me. Arms too long. Skin yellowed like old paper. It moved slowly, sorting documents one at a time, with the patience of something that would never die. I kept to the wall, eyes low. Rule 20, do not speak. Then I saw a glass case. Inside it, a single file. Labeled Subject, Dover, Gerald. Classified, Echo Level Red. I stepped closer, didn't touch. Inside, barely legible, scratched handwriting. I only caught fragments. Replication cycle incomplete. Host imprint unstable. Dover iteration still degrading. Then I felt it. Not heat, not cold. Awareness. I looked up. The archivist had turned. No footsteps, no sound, just motion. It stared without eyes, tilted its head like it was trying to understand what I used to be. I nodded once, slowly. It turned back to its desk. That's when I saw it. A folder, lying in the open, on a stool by the wall. My name on the cover, handwritten, underlined in red. I shouldn't have looked, but I did. I reached out. No gloves. I pulled back. The folder opened on its own. Photos, hundreds. Me, sleeping, eating, standing outside this building. One showed me in the elevator. Another, reading this folder. Right now, from behind, I turned around. Nothing. Then the lights flickered. Once, twice, 3 times, 60 seconds. I bolted. The hallway had changed again. No more concrete, stone, black, rough, covered in shelves stacked with VHS tapes, cassettes, reel-to-reels. Some tapes dripped ink, others whispered. The lights burst one by one behind me. At the end, a new door, metal, locked. My flashlight flared. The door opened. Inside, a perfectly clean room, circular, featureless, except for a desk. On it, a small TV already on, blue screen, a tape already inserted, labeled "Do Not Watch." Next to it, another envelope. Inside, one rule. If the tape plays by itself, do not look at the screen. Cover your ears. Do not blink. I backed up. The tape clicked, started playing. Static. Screams. My voice whispering back at me from the speaker. I turned away, slammed the door. When I looked again, I was back in the archive. The archivist was in front of me, closer than before. It raised one hand and pointed at the stool. The folder with my name was gone. In its place, a mirror, old, cracked, framed in rust, written in fog across the glass. You've already read it. Then the lights exploded. Darkness, footsteps, breathing, not mine. I woke up in the security office, shaking, bleeding. 3 small puncture wounds on my wrist, like something had fed. The microcassette recorder was on the desk. A new message. Archive Protocol 1 complete. Please await further instructions. The vents exhaled from the hallway in a voice that sounded like mine, but wasn't. I heard my name. If you're still with me, you followed the protocol better than I did. If this story got under your skin, hit that like button and subscribe. We've got more coming. And trust me, it gets stranger from here. Drop your theories in the comments. What do you think the Archivist is? What was on that tape? And if you know someone who loves dark, eerie, rule-breaking horror, send this to them. Don't forget, never read the names out loud. See you in Chapter 3, if we're still ourselves.